Hello, this is Sadbir Malik. The topic of our discussion in this video tutorial is evaluating a function. So in our first example, our function is f of x is equal to 3x square minus x plus 2. Here x is your input, so this is the input variable, and that whole expression which is written in term of x is your output. So this is a output. So our first question is, what is the value of your output if I insert 2 in the input? So in order to calculate the output at the input 2, the first what we will do, we will take the function and replace the x by a placeholder. So I'm going to just use parentheses as a placeholder. So wherever I will see the x, I will replace it by a parenthesis. And now what will go inside the parenthesis? This value of this input, which is a 2, I will place this value in that placeholder. And then I will do the math. So as you can see, 2 square is a 4. 4 times 2 is 12. So this is a 12. This is a minus 2, and that is a plus 2. And therefore 2 minus 2 plus 2 is a 0, so this is just 12. Let's do one more problem. So if I have negative 2 in place of 2, so again I create a placeholder for my x, and wherever I see the x, I'm gonna replace it by 2, negative 2. This time it's a negative 2. And now you will see that what is the basically the use of this parenthesis, because once you have negative number to place, this is really helpful. Negative 2 square is a 4. 4 times 3 is a 12. So this is a 12, and this is a negative, negative, positive. So this become positive 2, and this one was already positive 2. So the total become 60. One more example, or the last one, is evaluating at 0. So again, wherever you see x, you place 0 there, and it's a bit easier to evaluate 0, so that you just get 2. Now we have learned how to evaluate the function at a number, but what if you have to evaluate the function at another variable? So for example, a. So the process is pretty much same. Again, you will create the placeholder for x, or for the input variable, and in that placeholder you will place whatever is in place of the input. So we place the input also on the output side, and this time this is a pretty much, because a square is gonna just stay a is minus a, and then plus 2. This problem will be more interesting if we evaluate that a plus 1 or something like this. Now we have a variable, and then we also have a number. So this will be again creating a placeholder first. And once we have a placeholder, we will place a plus 1 in the placeholder. And next we also have to simplify. So to simplify, first I will FOIL this parenthesis, or a1 plus a square, which is going to be a square plus 2a plus 1. And also I will FOIL the second parenthesis, is going to be a minus 1, and then plus 2. Now I will basically distribute 3 inside. So this will be a 3a square plus 6a plus 3. And this is just minus a minus 1 plus 2. Now we can collect the like term. So 3a is by itself, nothing term like 3a. but we have here 6a, and this is a negative a, so this will become 5a, and this is a number which is a 3, and this is a 2, and this is a negative 1. So this is going to be 5, but 5 minus 1, so this is a 4. So this is your final answer for this problem. So evaluating the function at a plus 1. Next, we will learn how to evaluate the function when you are given the graph of a function. So again, when you are given the graph of the function, it is really common that x-axis is your input and y-axis is your output variable. First, we wanted to calculate what is the output at the input 1. So this is the input 1. So to calculate, first we will go straight up wherever we will see the graph of the function. And from there, we will go to the left or right. We will basically walk then horizontally. So first we will walk vertically to the graph of the function, and then we will walk horizontally. And as you can see, this is a 2. So the value of the function is 2. At 4, so here is a 4. We will walk first vertically. This is the graph, and then we will go horizontally to the y-axis. So this value is 1. At negative 2, so this is a negative 2. If you walk vertically, because the graph of the function is below, so you have to walk vertically below the graph, below the x-axis. And as you can see, there is a hole. There is no value there. So you cannot walk horizontally because there is no value at that point. So the graph as a whole, so it will be a do not exist because the value does not exist. Same thing, as you can notice, there is a hole at 5, so this value is also dne does not exist. So this is how you can evaluate the value of the function when you are given the graph of the function. Here I have one quiz problem for you to practice. Please pause the video for 1 and 2 minutes and work on this problem. This is also the end of this video. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the next video.